let's start today's session with exercise 3.6, question number second first. Okay, and we have already discussed question number 1, that was based on the equation reducible to standard form. Same thing we are going to learn here also, but in case of word problems. Okay, so let's start with first problem of this question. Ritu can row downstream 20 kilometers in 2 hours and upstream 4 kilometers in 2 hours. Find the speed of rowing in still water and speed of the current. Both we have to find out. I will explain you. Find the speed of rowing in still water. Let her speed in still water be x kilometer per hour. Be x kilometer per hour, and the speed of the current. Let the speed of current be y kilometer per hour. Now see here, let her speed in still water be x kilometer per hour and her speed or the speed of the current be y kilometer per hour. Now see here, upstream and downstream is given when she is rowing in upstream and in downstream. So here it is important to understand what is upstream and what is downstream. See, upstream means in oppose of the flow, in the oppose of the current of the water. Okay, means if the water is flowing in this direction, so we are going in the opposite direction. So what happen in this way? In upstream, the Ritu will be opposed by the stream, opposed by the current. Means Ritu's speed will be decreased by the current speed, right? And what happens in downstream? In downstream, if Ritu is going in this direction, so current is also in this same direction. So what happened? Ritu's speed and current speed add to the Ritu speed. मतलब Ritu की स्पीड वहां पे बढ़ जाएगी, है ना? Ritu की स्पीड उसके अंदर, करंट की स्पीड उसके अंदर क्या हो जाएगी? ऐड हो जाएगी. So we will take let her speed in downstream, और first we will take upstream. Upstream में क्या होगा? I have told you that this is Ritu's speed. Ritu's speed will be as it is, but this is going to oppose in downstream. Oppose मतलब reduce करेगी उसकी स्पीड को. तो क्या हो जाएगा वो? x minus y किलोमीटर पर hour. Okay, and her speed in upstream हो गया अभी. Now we will take her in downstream. Now his speed in downstream will be how much? X plus y kilometer per hour. Why I have taken x plus y here, you know, because in downstream the current will help Ritu and Ritu's speed will be increased by y kilometer per hour. Okay, so this is how the speed in upstream and speed in downstream. Now we will see what is given to us exactly. Ritu can row downstream 20 kilometer in 2 hours. 20 kilometer in 2 hours and upstream 4 kilometer in 4 hours. So in 2 hours. So in upstream, so we will take what? Distance is equals to speed into time, right? In upstream we have given distance how much? 20 kilometer. Speed in upstream is how much? Sorry, speed in upstream is how much? X minus y kilometer per hour into time taken by her to travel 20 kilometer is 2 hours. Okay, send 2 to this side. What will happen? It will be 10 is equals to x minus y. So this will be our equation number 1. Now same for upstream. In upstream we have calculated, now in downstream. Now what will happen in downstream? Same thing will be there. Distance is equals to speed into time. What is distance traveled in downstream? Sorry, it was of downstream. I am working here. This is of downstream. This is of downstream. Now we have given of upstream. Upstream is 4 kilometer in 2 hours. 4 kilometer means distance is 4. Speed is x plus y. It is here should be x plus y, x plus y. In upstream it is x minus y. Okay? And time taken by her is here also 2 hours. Okay? So send 2 to this side. It will become 4 divided by 2. That will be 2 is equals to x minus y. So this will be equation number 2. Okay? Here x plus y is equals to 10 and x minus y equals to 2. So these are the two equations. Now we can solve these two equations in any way, by elimination method or by substitution method. So let's find it by substitution method or elimination method. Elimination method will go easier here. Okay? Add equation 1 and 2. Add equation 1 and 2. Now see here, while adding what you will get. What is equation 1? X plus y equals to 10. And equation 2 is x minus y is equals to 2. X minus y equals to 2. Add them. After adding, different signs variable will get cancelled. 10 plus 2 will be 12. Here x plus x, 2x. Now x will be equals to, send 2 to that side. It will be 12 divided by 2. That is equals to 6. The value of x is 6. Now put the value of x in any one of the equation. Put x equals to 6. Suppose in equation 1. In any equation you can put. Okay. I am putting in 1. What is 1? X plus y equals to 10. So equation 1 gives x plus 6 plus y equals to 10. So y will be equals to 10 minus 6. That is y will be equals to 4. Okay. So what was x? X was Ritu's speed in still water. Therefore, her speed in still water. In still water, B, how much? B नहीं आएगा. अपने exact we have got is 6 kilometer per hour. Okay, and speed of current. Speed of current is how much? 4 kilometer per hour. Okay, in this way we can find out the reduced speed in still water and speed of the current. Okay, next it is question number 2. Here you need to understand problem very carefully. Okay, and the main thing is to form the equation. If you once form the equation, then nothing is hard in this, because you know elimination method and substitution method. So here important is to form an equation. Okay, statement पढ़ो अच्छे से और equation form करो. And these are the most important problem in this exercise or in this lesson also we can say. Two women together finish an embroidery work in 4 days, while 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken by one woman alone to finish the work and also that by one man. So we take let what is asked? Time taken by one woman. So time taken by one woman is or to finish the work. Okay, that is important. To finish the work Bx. Okay, then let everything will be as it is. Time taken by one man to finish the work. To finish the work B Y. अगर R होगा तो R, days होगा तो days. Okay. हाँ. Now see. चलो अब अपन इसको थोड़ा सा देख लेंगे कैसा होगा क्या होगा. This is time taken by one woman to finish the work is X days and that by the man is Y days. ठीक है. So here we will calculate in one day how much work they will finish in one day. ठीक है. One day निकालना जरूरी है यहाँ पे. In one day. देखो अभी I am giving a easy example for you. ठीक है. अगर एक वर्क if one work is finished in 4 days okay, so in one day how much work is finished. अगर एक काम पूरा कंप्लीट करने के लिए 4 दिन लगते होंगे तो एक दिन में वो कितना काम कंप्लीट कर रहे हैं? They are completing 1/4 of the work. 1/4 of complete work. राइट, ऐसा होगा ना. अगर एक टैंक भरने के लिए 4 दिन लग रहे होंगे, ठीक है, तो एक टैंक भरने के लिए 4 घंटे लगते होंगे तो 1 घंटे में कितना भरेगा? 1/4. एक काम कंप्लीट करने के लिए 8 घंटे लग रहे होंगे तो 1 घंटे में कितना काम कंप्लीट होगा? 1/8 of the work. In this case also we will write same that if work finished in X day by one woman, so in one day a woman can finish how much? Can finish 1/x work. 1/x work. And a man can finish how much? 1/y work in 1 day. ठीक है. एक दिन में एक वुमेन इतना काम कंप्लीट कर रही है. एक दिन में एक मैन 1/y work she is completing. Now see, we come to our first condition. What is first condition? Let's see. The first condition is 2 women. One woman can complete 1/x work in 1 day. अब women कितने हैं? 2 women है तो मल्टीप्लाई बाय 2 हो जाएगा क्योंकि यहाँ पे 1 woman था ये. अब 2 हो गए तो मल्टीप्लाई बाय 2 प्लस with him or with her 5 men. 1 man can complete 1/y work in 1 day. So how many men are there now? 5 men are there. Can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days. अगर ये सब जन 4 दिन, ये एक दिन का हो गया. This is 1 day. Okay. अगर ये सब 4 दिन काम कंप्लीट 4 दिन कंटिन्यूअसली काम करते हैं so they will complete the whole work in this much day. समझ में आया? This is 1 by x, work completed in 1 day by 1 woman. Work completed by 1 man in 1 day. 5 men can complete, 2 women can complete. दोनों को मिला दिया, दोनों 4 दिन काम कर रहे, तो पूरा काम कंप्लीट हो रहा है. ठीक है, तो चलो सामने सॉल्व करो. क्या आएगा? 4 here will come 2 1 are 2x, 2 upon x plus 5 upon y is equals to 1. Okay, you can multiply also, you can send 4 to that side, anyone you can do here. If you multiply, what you will get? See, if you multiply 4 to the 8 upon x plus 4 5 the 20 upon y is equals to 1. Equation number 1 will give to it. Okay, now what is the second condition here? Now from second condition ये तो आएगा 1 upon x plus 1 upon y equals to whole work. ठीक है, but how many men, how many women and how many days are required वो देखेंगे आप. So in second it is given how many? While 3 women and 6 men, 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. अगर वो 3 दिन कंप्लीट काम 3 दिन काम करते होंगे तो they will complete the work. Okay, so यहाँ पे भी देखो what equation will form here. 3 upon x plus 6 upon y equals to 1. Okay, now multiply 3 3s are 9 upon x plus 3 6s are 18 upon y is equals to 1. So this is equation number 2. Now equation reducible to standard form. Put 1 by x equals to m and 1 by y equals to n. So what we will get? Equation 1 will imply what? 8m plus 20n is equals to 1. Equation number 3 we can give. Then equation 2 will imply that 9m plus 18n is equals to 1. Equation number 4. Now you can solve by any of the method. You can do here elimination method or you can do here which one? Yes, substitution method also. जो आपको यहाँ पे ठीक लगती होगी, by that method you can go and you can solve this problem. You will get the answer. You will get the value of m and n. Then again we can replace it by x and y. ठीक है? So further you have to solve this question. Okay? समझ में आ गया सभी को? कोई भी दिक्कत होगी तो you can ask me anytime. ठीक है? Now further you have to solve this question. Okay? It is very easy. Whatever you have problem you can ask me anytime. Okay? Next. Now let's see question number 3rd of this. Question number 2. What is question number 3? See, question number 3 is Rohi travels 300 km to her home partially by train and partially by bus. Then next is she takes 4 hours if she travels 60 km by train and remaining by bus. If she travels 100 km by train and remaining by bus, she takes 10 minutes longer. Find the speed of the train and speed of the bus separately. So we will take let the speed of bus be x kilometer per hour and let the speed of train be y किलोमीटर पर आवर. ठीक है, x किलोमीटर पर आवर एंड y किलोमीटर पर आवर. Total distance is given. How many? Rohit travels 300 kilometer to her, partially by train and partially by bus. So total distance is how much? Total distance is equals to 300 kilometer. Right? Now let's solve this question. What is first condition? She takes 4 hours if she travels 60 kilometer by bus, 60 kilometer by train and remaining by bus. Okay? If she travels 60 kilometer by from first condition, what is first condition? She travels 60 kilometer by train and remaining by bus. Kilometer by train and remaining means how much? Therefore 300 minus 60, that is equals to 240 kilometer by bus. Now we'll find out time required by train. कितना टाइम लगेगा? Distance into speed. How much distance by train? 60 kilometer and speed is how much? X. Okay. Now time required by bus. It will be also distance divided by speed it is. Okay. Distance upon speed. So distance is 60 and speed is x. Now time required by bus will be, by bus how much distance is traveled? 240 and speed is y kilometer per hour. Okay. Now see here, both times are given to us, but in this condition we have given she takes 4 hours. उसने दोनों को मिला के कितने टाइम लिया? 4 घंटे. तो अगर अपन ये दोनों टाइम को ऐड किया so we will get 4 hours. So what will be the condition here? 60 upon x plus 240 upon y is equals to 4 hours. Have you understand this? This is specially time taken by train. This is special time taken by bus. ठीक है, दोनों को टाइम ऐड कर दिया तो अपने को यहाँ पे दिया है कि हाउ मच टाइम दे टेक्स 4 hours. So I added both the time, that is equals to 4 hours. ठीक है. Now that is suppose equation number 1. Now let's go for equation number 2. Now in second condition, what is given? See, if she traveled 100 kilometer by train, 100 kilometer, so by bus it will be how much? Total 300 is there, that is 300 minus 100, that is equals to 200 kilometer. Right? Now if she travel 100 kilometer by train and by remaining by bus she takes 10 minutes longer. ये टाइम से 10 मिनट ज्यादा लगते हैं उसको. सो चलो क्या आएगा? टाइम टेकन बाय ट्रेन is equals to distance upon speed. Distance 100 and time taken by train is x. Now time taken by bus is equals to 100 नहीं आएगा, कितना है 200, so 200 upon y and total time is given 4 hours and 10 minutes longer, so 4 hours 10 minutes, so it will be 100x means 100 upon x plus 200 upon y equals to 4 hours 10 minutes, 4 hours plus अब 10 minutes है तो 10 minutes should be converted into hours, तो hours में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए क्या आएगा 10 divided by 60, बरोबर है. We have converted minutes into hours, so 0 0 here only will get cancelled. Now what will be the standard form? We will see 100 upon x plus 200 upon y equals to 4 6 are 24, 24 plus 1 is 25, so 25 upon 6. ठीक है, you can view this as equation number 2. Okay, now here also the two equations has come now as equation reducible to standard form. So put 1 upon x is equals to m and 1 upon y is equals to n. So what we will get? Equation 1 will give 60m plus 240n is equals to 4 घंटे मतलब 4. ठीक है, this all are divisible by 4, so divide कर दो 4 से, मतलब वो छोटा बन जाएगा थोड़ा. क्या आएगा, इसको 4 से डिवाइड करने के बाद में 15m plus divided by 4 60n is equals to 1, that is equation number 3rd. ठीक है, ये हो गया इक्वेशन नंबर 3rd. नाउ गो फॉर इक्वेशन नंबर 4th. सेकंड क्या बनेगा देखो, yes I will write it here. Second will imply or second will give us 100x का क्या हो जाएगा 100m plus 200n is equals to 25 by 6. Okay, चलो और if we will divide whole by 25 then they will be reduced somewhere, so divide by 25 how much are 4s are plus 25 8s are is equals to क्या आएगा 1 by 6, right. Now send 6 to this side, what will come 6 4s are 24m plus how much 6 8s are 48n is equals to 1. So this equation will be called as equation number 4. Now see, this is equation number 3rd, this is equation number 4. Now what we can do, now you can solve it by your own, by elimination method you can go, or by you can do it by substitution method. आपको जो मेथड इजी जाती है you can use that method and you can solve this question. ठीक है, I think you got these both the equations how they have come. ठीक है, बाद में अपन इसको स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में लाया. अब स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में लाने के बाद में you can bring their denominator same and you can solve them. ठीक है, okay, any problem? If you have any problem you can ask me. See here, it is not finished here, you have to solve here. You will get the value of m and n, then you have to replace the value of m and n here, 1 by x 1 by y. You will get the value of x and y, that is equals to speed of bus and speed of train. ठीक है, समझ में आ गया? थैंक यू.